ASMR. I'm the Sports Card Doctor, welcoming you to another edition of our Crinkle and Rip series. We'll be crinkling these cards for maximum ASMR relaxation, and then opening these cards for the sports card nostalgia. I'd love for you, maybe, just maybe, to consider, yeah, you know it, subscribing to the channel, leaving us a thumbs up, a nice comment, hyping the video. We still don't quite know what that does, but YouTube's really excited about it. And if we could serve our YouTube overlords well, we all might live a better life. So, as you can see, this is how we start your weekend here, with a little crinkling and a little ripping. We have a rack pack, and truly, the rack packs are, quite frankly, the best things to crinkle outside of like crinkly paper that you might wrap gift bags with or in, or whatever the hell I'm saying. I don't know. Let's get to it. How about I shut up and we crinkle? Yeah, let's do it. Now it is time for us to rip open these cards. Don't forget, we've got Carl Yastrzemski puzzle pieces, and that's always a good thing. These are 1990 Donruss cards, as if you couldn't tell by the wonderful red base color and the little early 90s sprinkles on the side. Let's see what our first pack is about here. Oops, just throwing cards around already like they're not worth anything. No, it's Dan Plesac. It's not worth anything. First card, of course, is Steve Psycho Lyons. George Canale. I bet you didn't remember him. Super buff Brian Downing. Rafael Ramirez. He's just happy to be here. Frank Tanana. Looks like me trying to get out of bed in the morning. Ooh, we got ourselves a Craig Biggio, as always. If we pull a card that we kind of like, that we want to set aside either for perceived value or nostalgia stake, nostalgia sake. A lot of S's in that. I'm trying not to S too much. The syllables just mashed up in my mouth. I'm recording this on a Friday morning. I should be sleeping in bed still. We have our penny sleeves. That's the point of all this. And I kind of like this. I'm going to hold on to this Craig Biggio. We're a fan of Biggio, particularly early career Biggio, where he was still a catcher and still had the hope of being the best catcher in the National League. All right. Oh, well, you know what? We'll hold on to this one. I didn't even see this. Got ourselves a Nolan Ryan Diamond King. We're going to, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to take my van to an artist and ask if he can turn this into a van mural. That's what I'm going to do. Just a Nolan Ryan van mural piece of art there. All right, back to the cards. We got Milt Thompson, bases loaded, Pat Tabler, Jim Traber, Paul Kilgus. That sounds like a disease we all got. Todd Froworth. Sounds like a disease too. Bill Gash. Every time. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's a weird morning, I guess, for the sports card doctor. This is just, why can't we get this in the 89 Flair? Why? Nothing against you, Billy. George Bell MVP. Ooh, the straw that stirs the drink. Love that card there. And the aforementioned and tossed aside Dan Plesac. Alright. Normally a crinkle and rip, that'd be it. That'd be the pack and the rip and the crinkle and the rip, but no. 2 more pockets to go here, so let's dive in. Jose Nunez there. The thing I really do love the 1990 Donruss design. It's very much reminiscent and makes me feel like the early 90s. The early 90s were loud, vibrant, and very, very ugly. So, cheers to you, Donruss 90. Tom Pagnozzi, Andy Van Slyke. We like Van Slyke there. No, do you like George Bell? Look at this. I got an idea for that. Oh, here's how you could build the puzzle. Francisco Cabrera, Pedro Guerrero. Oh, David Wells, not a bad get there. I don't think that has a lot of value. But remember, we're collecting for the love more than the money. Dickie Thon, one of my favorite players from this era. Dickie Thon, no batting gloves, mustache like a traffic cop. He kind of was an up-and-coming player in the early 80s. Got injured, cast aside, was kind of the downswing. Has this great comeback year with the 88 Padres. And by great comeback year, I'm saying 264, 1 home run, 18 RBIs. But he kind of came back after this really bad 1987 season. And not a lot of people had bad seasons in 1987. Even the Ball Boys hit 30 home runs that year. But 88, big season, 271, 15 home runs, 60 RBIs. He was back. In fact, he in 1989 with his 15 home runs had the most home runs of any National League shortstop. It's a different time, kids. It was a different time. Pete O'Brien, Frank Williams, Jeff Musselman, who's not, Andy Hawkins coming off a good 89 season for the Yankees, but 1990 will be something. Oh, just you wait. This guy's going to lose a no-hitter. Frank DePino, Mark Parent, another Brian Downey, Julio Franco, All-Star, and Jose Nunez. I like here. Let's do some bonus sounds here. You like bonus sounds? Do you all like the sounds of scissors? This thing, we could make this into some clip art right here. Look at that. Got some George Bell art. Beautiful. Bonus trigger sounds. Thank you, package. You served us well. All right, final rip of the day. We got Jim Gantner, if you like underwhelm at second baseman. Ooh, we got ourselves a Bo Jackson. We'll hold on to that, but we have a few of these in our collection here. Tony Gwynn, we like that. These are some of the worst designed cards ever. But this was the early 90s. This looked like a good idea. Just put the player here. We'll kind of do a cutout. In the background, we'll put the words MVP in like every corner we can find. Julio Machado, Greg Briley, not Ken Griffey, Jeff Pico, Tommy Gregg, Clay Parker, Dan Carmen, Rick Russell, all-star pitcher and healthy eater, Danny Jackson, Mookie, little roller behind the bag, gets through Buckner, here comes Knight, and the Mets win it. Bill Schroeder, Tim Wallach, all-star third baseman. Well, looky here. This is not the Griffey we wanted. And it's a side, I don't think this is the most coveted Griffey. But I like holding on to early 90s Griffies. That's not a bad thing at all, right? That's not a bad thing at all. Holding on to that there. Jim Abbott, Jim Gantner, back to the top. All right, so there we go. We got some good cards. We got some bad cards. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. So that's it. We'll see you next time here on Sports Card ASMR.